Hello everyone. My name is LittleMcglitch, and welcome to more Megaman Maker. I don't know what to go off of it, to be honest, right now. I do know that the volume is insanely low, only mainly due to the game itself also being at a low volume. In the settings, which I'll probably change the settings on the desktop more or less so you guys can hear it better. Just trying to make one thing here. If I do this, wondering how much louder it is for you guys. Okay, I just want to see how well that works instead. I'm just gonna talk more into the microphone real quick, just so it's at a reasonable space from me, so I'm not talking way too loud in general and stuff. I just want to figure this out because I haven't done a stream in a while. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I think I got it to where I want it to be. I'm just gonna have this thing right here, more or less, just so I can see the chat. So that's my phone. But yeah. Welcome to Megaman Maker. We are going to be checking out the level that I've been creating, which has been Super Mega Metroid. I just kind of want to go through it more and figure out exactly what I want to do with the level itself when it comes to the level design, and hopefully I get to play more of it. The map is pretty big. This is how big the map is so far. It's being a little bit laggy, but I think that's more or less because of me streaming this instead of me playing it regularly. But yeah, you have all those different rooms, all goes down into here and yada yada. We all know the gist of what's happening in this part of the stage. I'm currently creating a new section. So if I spawn Mega Man right here, and just give me the necessary weapons and stuff, so... There we go. Rush Coil, Magnetic Missile, and Clash Bombs for right now. Right now, normally, it would be this, going outside, but since we're going to be inside for a little bit, I will change it to this for right now. And just play testing what I have created so far, just so you guys can see. It's not a whole lot. I'm still working on how to make this new area. I don't know exactly what I fully want to do with it, but this little small area here, you can go up and or down this little pathway. You'll need magnetic missiles, and then this area here is where it's too high even for you to get out using Rush Coil, which was the absolute idea I was trying to do, so that when you do, like, go through this part of the stage, you won't be able to go back. Like, this is all or nothing. You gotta keep going and stuff, you know? So you'll use the first key to open that one door I just opened, use the second key to open this door here. So now you're back to no keys, aside for this green key and this red key. This is the area where you fight against, like, the space pirates for the first time back in Super Metroid. So, the other space pirates, not for the first time, I mean, but, like, the other space pirates that appear in this part of the stage. Since the magnetic missiles is the equivalent 4 missiles in this stage, you'll have the option to open that door in this door here. This, I have it built in a similar fashion how it was in the original Super Mega Metroid. You know, you can only go as far as you're allowed to, and which we can't go any further than this. Because we only just have 2 weapons out of the X amount of weapons that we'll be getting throughout this stage here. And you'll eventually go through, and normally, excuse me, in this part of the level, for Super Metroid wise, this will be the part where you go down that, this is going to be the part you go down that humongous diagonal. The humongous diagonal part is actually before the Space Pirate ones, but I have it built a little bit differently just for the sake of how I'm having this level being created. So, you just go through here, you're able to get back up through with Rush Coil, so I'm not going to worry about that, and since, you know, this is a level derived of Super Metroid, we have the next area here, which will be our Brinstar. It's not completed. There are still a lot of things I have to do. But there we go. We'll have access to that right there like that. And then obviously the new music in general. So this is where our save room will be, the first save room of this area. Because I want it to be a little bit more scarce, I think I'll only have 2 save rooms in this area. And the reason why is because the second save area that you'll have is a little bit before the boss to this area. And by the time you reach the boss, you'll exit out and you'll get back up to here to activate this checkpoint. So that's the only reason why I'm going to have 2 save areas in this place. And you can see these hooks again. We don't know what they're... You as the player don't know what they're used for. Me as the creator does know. I can't speak. But, of course, you don't have access to it yet. This here is going to be the dive missiles, which you won't have yet, but these are the equivalent to super missiles in the stage. And this is where it's going to be. The only real big change I'm trying to do when it comes to Brinstar is more on the side of you normally go down and then to the right to progress through the rest of the stage, but that's with the level design of Super Metroid in mind. Since this is all condensed in the Megaman Maker form, I actually gonna have you start going left first, then you're gonna go down to kind of create that general spacing of where you are located in the map. And then eventually, this is the last room I created so far. You just kind of die here, but I'm going to create it to where you go down like 3 or 4 blocks, 3 or 4 squares. You go right for a little bit, and then you're gonna be in that one room that's in Super Metroid where, let me see here. The one room in Super Metroid where it's like that big, like up and down area before you fight like the Spore boss to get the super missiles. Which of course, after you get super missiles, you really get out of this area. So yeah, I will show off the weapon that you're supposed to get through this area, though. I'll speed through it just a little bit, just because I want to go through the area and then go back out of the area and stuff, you know. There we go. So we have all of that. You'll eventually go through here. I don't know what enemies to place here, though. I will figure it out in a little bit. I'll focus more on that enemy design later, after I get all of the actual level itself figured out. But you can't get through there just yet. Go back through here. And for anyone that is potentially watching, that does see this, like, how does this look? Like, hopefully I'm actually, like, making this pretty well. But you'll obviously get, the dive missiles after beating the boss. But your next item that you'll have, this would be somewhat in place of where the charge beam would be this here. That's more or less what you're going to use for hookshot, is Thunderclaw. I can get back up, even demonstrate. Yeah. I might as well save it, so I have access to the weapon again. But of course, you'll use that to get through. And then we'll eventually get through there again. And now you'll have access to these. So what I'm going to do, though, is create an incentiveness of the backtracking, that inside of the area here, on that side of the map that goes all the way down and under, you're gonna find some blocks that aren't breakable to your normal Mega Buster and or other weapons. So you'll go up here after beating the boss and getting dive missiles. You'll use Thunderclaw to get through this room to get the power Megaman, and then you'll go back down through this area a second time to collect all of the secrets that you didn't get before. So it is backtracking, but it's not backtracking in a way where it's going to be such very bothersome. And also the backtracking part 2 is going to be fully optional. You don't have to do it to really beat the area in question, but it is going to be there just in case, just to create the idea that this stage is a lot longer than it needs to be. But you can use Rush Coil to get back up here, and hopefully you use the weapon refiller at the save point to like refill that stuff, because other than that I don't know what to tell you, buddy. and then you'll use Thunderclaw to get back up, and that's how you get back through this area. Or at least that's the plan that I want to do to help you as the player get back through this area. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm having planned for this area in question. Only problem is execution. So let me just go back and get rid of these. I'm gonna spawn Megaman. Put on map. I'm gonna spawn Megaman right here. At least that way I can spawn him in. And then he'll have rush coil, missiles, crash bombs, and then it's going to be, nope, green key and red key. That's going to be all the items you're going to have when you get into this area here. So I might as well go to the general music and then change it to what I want it to be, which is this. There we go. Because when you go back up, it's going to be the music that I want it to be in general anyway. But in terms of level design, I have a few ideas I want to present, but I don't know how well received these are going to be, but we'll figure it out. Then, probably say I want this background to be a bit different, though. Oh, cool. See me make Super Mega Metroid. I'm trying to figure out how I want to, like, build this part of the level. Oh, this background looks actually pretty good for what I want to do for Brinstar. I'm gonna not worry about it. I think that just looks better aesthetically. Oh, let me see here. That's the blocks and Iceman's background for Iceman. I guess I'll just have this background until I reach the other area to this level, I think. Yeah. Because I'm here, the goal is to go forward by maybe 3-ish squares, and then you'll be in the big room. It's going to be about 9 squares big, that little circle area right there. And of course, coming up from here, if I spawn us here, you'll pretty much go up, and then instead of going to the right to fight against the Spore boss that's in Super Metroid, you'll go towards the left, which will take you towards this area here. That's going to be the boss. This is going to be the Super Missile Room, and then you'll use Super Missiles to get back out. Once you get back out, you'll go back up into this room to use the Thunderclaw to get the power adapter, and then you'll go through this entire area a second time, because there are some items that you can't get unless you have the power adapter. So I think that's how I want to have it. I'll figure it out fully, but I think that's how I want to have it. Because I could have there be another area where, like, since this is the way to get into Brinstar, I could have that area where it's all like, oh, you run, you fall down to this area to do the speed boost tutorial, but it's like, I don't think I need that right now. I think I'm going to focus more on the general functionality of the level instead of it being a full-on one-to-one copy of Super Metroid. At least this way, it creates my own creativity and my own interpretation of how I want this level to work. As far as enemies go, I have no idea what to do for enemies. I really don't. I don't want it to all just be like this big area and stuff, because right here, say I built like a bridge structure, so I could have this area here be built more like how bridges look. At least that way it might look better. Not 100% sure on what I want to do with it, but I'll figure that part out. And this should be the last square I do. So I think I'll have the entrance be around this square high. Yeah, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then it's gonna be this big area here. Okay. Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay, so right around here or so, I do want there to be an area where whoops. I think then it comes to there we go. No, wrong one. Yeah, because I want there to be... Where is it? These things. Like how it is in Super Metroid, where you go through and you destroy the little blocks and stuff. I want that to be a thing that's also here in this part of the level. When it comes to enemies, I still don't know. But we will figure it out as we go. And that something is you can destroy with... I'm gonna say Crash Bomber, because I don't have many doors that can be destroyed by Clash Bomber, but it actually would be nice, just because it's like, it's gonna be a throw-off. Yes, it should be a missile door, because it's missiles, but it's like, being able to use the different items, though. Since there's only one Crash Bomb door, I mean 2 Crash Bomb doors in this entire stage. Nope, technically 3, because there's the one to get out, then there's the one to enter the new area, and then there's the one that's to get into Torian. This will be the 4th, if I actually put it in. The 4th time you'll ever use Crash Bomber to exit an area as a useful function. Aside using it to defeat enemies that are probably a bit stronger, you know? Like, that's the only thing I can think of when it comes to its usage. Huh. I just want to see how it looks. Because this area in its own right isn't going to be very big, but because I'm going to create that ability of backtracking, that's the reason why it's going to seem like it's a bit bigger than what it normally is. Because you technically have to play through this twice. Have some enemies here. And technically you're supposed to use bombs against these, so if you really wanted to, you could just do this. But I'm not gonna make you use this thing 5 times in the stage. Ooh. Yeah, we're not gonna die. The idea is pretty good. I do think it is. Now, this is the area that's gonna be very similar to that one room in Super Metroid that has that big up and down area where you find Charge Beam and then you go up and fight against the Spore boss. That's what this next area is going to be, this area here. I'm going to obviously put the Thunderclaw where the Charge Beam would normally be. And I'm trying to figure out what else would I want to do with that level. Or at least that part of the level, because I still need to create a reasoning for wanting to backtrack, and a bigger reasoning to not only backtrack, but also to explore that part of the level. Another thing, too, is, well, I need to figure out what kind of background I want. Like, screw trying to figure out what to do in the level in general. What kind of background do I want? I could have it be the orange thing, because technically that area is like orange, but the background itself, it's... I could have this again, but like I used that in an earlier part of the level, so it's like I don't want it to be too redundant. And I could have this. This does fit the whole greenish vibe, but I'll see if I can find... Oh, that could work. I could, like, mix the two around and do the one with the pipes that doesn't have pipes. Oh, it's a little... And that could be that one room after. I don't know. That's Galaxy Man. No, don't want to do that. That's Acid Man, but this place is not supposed to be water, so I don't know why I would even have it there. And again, this place isn't water, so I don't know why I would have this there. But it is a nice background, though, I'm not gonna lie. It is a very nice background. Groundman's background does look pretty cool. But doesn't fit the overall aesthetic for what I'm trying to strive for. Since you are underground, you know, I don't think machinery is something that indicates the undergroundness. What's this? Oh, that's that, okay. Any, like, cave structures for the Game Boy games? There's this one. That one looks pretty alright. But there isn't a secondary background to it, though, isn't there? Nope. Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy. Because you do have the Hardman background that also could work. Has the differences between that and that. But I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do. What was that other rocky one I was looking at? Oh yeah, Megaman. Because this one honestly could work more, just because it does have the green. It's switching from the green background here to a more green and, I guess, brown. Oof. And the only reason why I'm even doing this kind of live stream anyway is just so I can post some sort of content on this channel, to be honest. And I'm not really too interactive with the viewers right now. I know you're watching Terra and stuff, and you can comment more if you want to, like, I don't know, give a little bit of input, but at this point I'm kind of just thinking out loud. I don't know, really. Yeah, because at that point that's gonna do that. And then that's gonna be there. And that's gonna be like that. Because looking at it, this is how big this area is going to be. It's going to be this little 3x3 area here. That will, at the bottom of this area, will be where you find the... Speaking of which, what kind of tiles do I want? I didn't even think about that. So I don't want it to be too drastic change of the current ones I am using. But at the same time, it's like, I need to figure out something. How do the Drillman's tiles look? It looks alright, but I don't know. Those are the ones I was using that other part of the stage. I don't know how much I want to go back to using those. Any other rock tiles? There's this one, but it blends with the backgrounds a little too well. I'm not Megaman base. There's that tiles. You know what? I might use these ones. These are the ones that are from Pirate Man. They've been with the background just a little bit, but they create the aesthetic that I'm looking for. That's the main thing. They create the aesthetic that I'm looking for. Then when it comes to this part of the stage here, I might as well. Not that. There. Here we go, just so it doesn't take up too much. And then... no screen transition. So I'm going to have that entire area be whatever this is. And this is going to be where you find... Other thing as well I need to figure out too is that so you're not gonna have any of those, I think the proper choice be you get I'm gonna have a lot of extra keys then, huh? I just realized that. Because every time you get a new weapon, you get 2 more keys. But, like, unless I immediately make you use the keys, then there's no... Then... I'm trying to figure out what should I do. Because the green keys are for the secret item in the stage, and the red keys that you get after beating a boss that helps you progress through the stage. Progress through the level more. This area I can build however I want, because it's supposed to be all a big open space. But I will take the time, though, to put this here. Because this is where you really get Thunderclaw. You know, I think I figured out how to implement this other weapon. So... I have the Star Crush, which is basically the high jump boots in this game. But I don't know where to put the Star Crush at to give people a good way of getting it. Oh yeah, I can't wait to finish making it, is the bigger thing. I think I figured it out. So, in Super Metroid, in this area that I'm trying to re-envision, there's that one room that you go into that has those 4 enemies that are defeated with stronger beams, but you need the wave beam to get through. I could have it to be where it's a puzzle that utilizes Thunderclaw. But towards the end of the Thunderclaw section is where you'll have to use Power Adapter. And it has to be only opened through Power Adapter. So I'm going to have it look similar to the terrain so that you wouldn't be able to notice it at first unless you really look. Of course you're going to notice it because it's going to be a Megaman tile. But, like, just for the sake of, you know, trying to figure it out, because, you know, you gotta be smart here, I'm gonna have it blended in with the background, quote unquote. I'm gonna break it open, get into the room, do the puzzle that does the Thunderclaw, and towards the very end, I'm gonna probably have it to where you switch from Thunderclaw to Power Adapter, and in mid-air, you'll break the block while you're in mid-air. Zero Runner. It has been years, man. How is it going? It's been a long time. That is an old face. A very, very old face. I totally forgot. Like, I haven't been doing Megaman Maker stuff in a while. So, if you haven't watched my other videos, I guess, or at least the newest one besides this live stream, I'm making a Super Metroid theme type level right now. These are going to be all the weapons you're going to use. I'm going over ideas and what I should have it be, or how you unlock the different weapons. This is how big the map is. Oh no, I don't do Twitch. My brother does Twitch. The game Master Man. GMM, or whatever. He has like a Little Mac logo or something like that, but this is how big the map is to this level. It's a pretty big level right now. And I have a few backgrounds in place as a small template for how I want the level to look. And then, hold on. Let me do this too. Because technically at this part here, you're gonna go up, it's gonna be a... There we go. And that leads you all the way back. So, how I'm gonna have people properly do it, I honestly don't know. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully it goes well for you. Oops. Well, there isn't going to be much to the stage right now because I'm just in this new area here. Oh yes, Happy New Year to you too, dude. It is nice to see old faces. There's obviously isn't anything else for me. Just haven't finished building it. What I'm gonna do though is and also enemies too, because once I figure this out, enemies would be good. There we go, Tara. I mean, it's very noticeable, but you can see what I'm going for with the whole crack in the wall kind of thing and stuff. But yeah. Okay. I realized I was muted when I was trying to talk. But if you look at the map now, I only put the small placeholders here just to fill in the map. So you basically would be able to see how big this area gets. So I'm going to probably have it to where the puzzle starts here in this room. Also, I think this is where I'll have that Time Man tiles at. Right here. And then that's going to obviously lead into Megaman 9, I think. Yeah, these ones here. That's going to lead into this room, which is going to be the item itself. Which, obviously, it starts here. You're going to go up from here, and then you're going to go into a room that's here that's going to have the item. So, now, in the greater scheme of things, I think this is how big the map is going to be for the Brinstar area. I think that's how it should look. Because you're going to go through here, explore the area, realize that even when you do go up, you can't really do a whole lot. So, you're more or less forced to go down. And then when you do go down, I'm gonna just put blocks here. When you do go down, that's where you'll find this. I will put a couple of those hooks that you can hook onto, just for the sake of being able to go through this part of the level. And of course, you'll have this breakable block that you can't break yet. When you do break it, you'll go through this area here, go all the way up, and then break the block to get into this area here, which will lead you towards where this item is. Either that, or I have it go another block this way, and then the item's in here. Actually, yeah, I'll have it like that. I don't think it's going to be a good idea to have it in this area, because that's going up a bit far, to be honest. So, damn it, that means I have to get rid of this background, but it's fine, it's fine. And then I'll have this background as the background for the item room, just so you can have it. There we go. Because this will be another puzzle using it. And I think I actually might have it be a bottomless pit more than anything else. Instead of just having spikes, is actually have it be a bottomless pit. But I'm only having a block here just for the sake of keeping a block in this area. And then this room here would have the weapon in question. Which, just as a rough draft, I'm just going to put it in. Plus 2 more keys, of course. Key. And that's how you get Star Crush. Okay, there we go. I think that's how I want it to work. You get Star Crush here, everything's handy dandy. Get it through there. Yeah, this looks better. It's not too cramped. It's just the right amount. I'm thinking about having the character go up one more time up here, just for the sake of just having this be a straight shot. So I don't have to have this block in the middle. Yeah, let me do that. So, backgrounds. Yeah, that's going to go you straight up there. And then that's going to be this background. That's going to bring you up over here. Get rid of that one. And then, there we go. Ah, there we go. Yep, so you have that big block as the open world area. Go more towards the right after you get the power adapter to get the high jump, basically. And then you can just use it to get through this area a lot easier. And just to get through most of this level a lot easier. Especially being able to use it just to get up here without having to use Rush Coil. Makes more sense why it's even built like that. The only problem, and like I said, this is the only problem, because you'll have high jump, I wouldn't need to put the hooks here. Which means, do I just avoid using the hooks right here in general? Just so it's better fit for the high jump? And I can put the hooks again in a different area, because going towards the wrecked ship area on the right side of the map is going to involve a lot more hook shotting. I think that's how I'll build it. I won't have the hook shot here, because, yeah, which means you'll have access to that, not to that, but to this. Okay. Which also means I have to change these blocks, to be honest. Because that's going to be Thunderclaw, that's going to stay there, and then this is going to be Power Bomb. Because this is the order you'll get the items. Super Missiles, Thunderclaw, that, and then Power Bomb. And then you have the 3 here. That takes you to this. This is going to be the version of Torian. I'll figure it out. What I want to do. Yeah. Okay. There really isn't a whole lot more I want to really showcase with this, huh? I guess just for the sake of simplicity, I am gonna put this here. Just so I guess this kind of shows off their stuff. Because you'll have access to that and all of that. But that's what I was talking about. This basically gives you, like, a high jump thing. This part of the level is going to be super laggy, though, because of the fact that it is all like this. So, this level and its creation will be done better in due time, but, you know, I have at least a premise going on for it, though. And let's just say for the sake of simplicity here, we spawn Megaman up here, and I'm just gonna put this here because I want to see how high it makes you jump. Because you'll have this weapon by that point, and then... Okay, yeah, that works, that works. Okay, okay. I see how that works. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's more of a premise on how I want to make this level, or how I want the level to look after all that's over. I think the big thing I can do right now is somewhat of a semi-showcase of what I all have so far. Just for the sake of just having this all on here. So we'll just start. Go to the right, realize you can't go through this area because that is where you'll have super missiles. Also, I do have a checkpoint inside of the ship for the sake of simplicity. Now we're inside this area. This area here does have enemies, though, because I've already, like, finished it. But we're just gonna speed run through all of this. Forced to use rush coil here because level design change for actual good level design. I feel like it's more or less lagging like this just due for the fact that I am streaming. The main thing I do need to figure out, though, is what I'm going to do for, like, the blue doors that are opened by the keys here, since, you're going to be given a plethora amount of these damn keys, and yet I gotta figure out how you can use them all, so you won't have any left over, since that is supposed to lock your progression. So you'll be able to do everything in the area. Well, that's how you know you'll have everything in the area, because you'll have X amount of keys. I really do like this area. Like, how I have this area here constructed, I think looks really well. I do feel like some of my level design is becoming more, like, flawed as I'm making more of this level. But, I'm trying my best. There we go. Ooh, I could be where I have the one door that you need locked by a one door thing, but I don't know. Okay, that's that. And this is now the next part of the level that has no enemies because I don't know what to put here. Oh, I didn't save. I'm out of weapon energy, but that's fine because the next door is opened by a Mega Buster door. Oh, and the one save room is locked by the... I see my flaw. But that's fine, that's fine. Alrighty then. Other than that, that's kind of it for this stage because I don't have a lot going for it. Alrighty then. I like where this is going, but all good things must come to an end, and so does the streams. Well, 1 o'clock in the morning, I might as well just relax for a little bit. I kind of wanted to do this stream just to kind of show off the process of making this level and coming up with a nice template for what would later be the full-on Brinstar of what I am going to do. There will be another video I'll make separate, because I had the Super Mega Metroid in the making. I had that video end, like, on this screen here. I will start the next video on this screen with all the items intact, so that when I start the video, Megaman will be in the middle right here, and I'll have him run, open this door, and then go through the rest of the level, show off what I want to do for Brinstar, and then after that, you know, show off Megaman coming back up, and I'll have Megaman pretty much save at his ship, at Samus's ship, and that's where the video will end. Part 3, if I ever do make another video for part 3 with there, it'll start off where the ship is at, go over towards where the wreck ship is, go through the wreck ship, and then go back to the ship to save, and then part 4 being showing off what I am doing for Torian and whatnot, and for the final boss of this level, and then obviously the level's end. And of course there will be a 5th video showcasing everything all at once, all done in one playthrough. Nice, neat little package for everybody, and the level obviously will be uploaded at that time. So that's kind of the point for what I want to do, and it's just showing off the process of having to make it, because this is a project that I really wanted to finish for a while. Also, one of the reasons why I haven't been making videos for this channel, to be honest. I'm spending so much time trying to figure out what to do for this damn thing. So, yeah. I will eventually do more live streams. I need to do the Ratchet & Clank live streams. I still need to do the Sly Cooper Let's Play series. Since Ratchet & Clank and doing the Sly Cooper Let's Play series and trying to finish off Shinobi, as in doing the game in hard and in super mode, which I will do it in a different time, it is all gonna come together, at least eventually. But yeah, with that said, without further ado, my name is LittleMcglitch, and I'm signing out. I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I'll see you in the next dimension.